platinum standards. We want to declare who we are for the rest of our life. Progress does not require time. Most people say progress requires time, right? Progress doesn't require time. Progress requires emotions. Progress requires your frequency, your belief that you can do it. The promise of platinum has always been one statement: 10 years of success.
Investing in platinum is one of the finest decisions I have made in my life. Not because I have become a better coach now, and I don't say that when you buy platinum you get bunch of courses, but for me platinum has become a lifestyle.
Why can't I be happy with myself?
His platinum program is a blessing. Each course gives you at least 20-30x value.
I actually went through a separation. Honestly, if Indu and Mitesh weren't there in my life, I wouldn't be here standing in front of all of you, smiling, laughing.
Has created magic after joining Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am. Both of them are like true magicians for me. I have really achieved whatever I wanted, and as Mitesh sir says in our platinum course, 10 years success in 1 year. For me, it is 10 years success in 6 months.
One word for platinum is angelic manifestation.
Let's live platinum standards. And for me, platinum standards before anything is about being a great human being first, not being first.
It's all possible because of really Mitesh sir.
Realized before platinum I was completely confused. I was not able to do what I wanted to do in my life. My dream was really big, but nobody was there to support me. Nobody was there to guide me on right direction and right time. So Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am came in my life, and they are like just amazing, not less than God.
This is the first time I'm facing a camera, and this confidence I got from Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am. So this is the advantage you get once you join Platinum family. You get confidence, and the course is a value-adding course where you get lots of people, friends, a family outside your own family.
When I joined Mitesh sir, he told me one thing, that is, only money can give you material things, not everything.
सर आपने हमारी फ्रीक्वेंसी इतनी अच्छी अपग्रेड कर दी कि हमने 2 BHK फ्लैट अट्रैक्ट किया, कार अट्रैक्ट की, मैजिकल मनी अट्रैक्ट की। और सर मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ प्लैटिनम एक वर्ड में अगर कहें तो इट्स पैसा वसूल। कभी भी आपको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि आपका पैसा वेस्ट हो गया है, क्योंकि सर हमेशा 10x वैल्यूज देते हैं।
My life, my rules.
Ready? Let's go. Step into the magical world of Law of Attraction with Indu and Mitesh Khatri. They are masters with over 18 years of experience, authors of 2 best-selling books, Law of Attraction and Awaken the Leader in You, trained over 300 organizations worldwide, and have a lasting impact on over 1 million people across the globe.
It's life-changing, amazing, awesome.
I've become more positive.
I've never been happier in life.
Stress, tension, they are scared to come to me.
Paisa vasool, I like that.
Full on masti.
Indu and Mitesh are here to make a remarkable change in your health, relationships, career, money and spiritual lives.
The growth has been phenomenal, I would say. Knowing from where I was and what has happened in the last 1 year, I would say it's phenomenal.
Today the dam is open and the miracles are happening every moment.
My entire outlook has changed. I was never so elated, I was never so happy.
I've been able to be a go-getter and really create results. So certain objectives that we had at the beginning of the year, which many people thought would be a challenge, I was able to accomplish them in 6 months.
So what are you waiting for? Join the magical world of Law of Attraction today and transform your lives now like you never thought possible. Give it up for Indu and Mitesh Khatri.
All right. Hey, everyone. Here we are starting today's masterclass on Platinum membership to learn how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Before I continue, if my voice is clear, my video is clear, give me a quick yes in the chat window. Some of you are attending right now from Zoom. Some of you are attending right now from YouTube Live, Facebook Live. We are right now streaming this on multiple platforms live at the same time. So if you're able to hear me loud and clear, quickly say yes in the chat window. Let's just see what's happening in the chat. Yes, people are saying yes. Okay, great, perfect. Now, while I'm starting this masterclass, very important point. I hardly look at the chat window because I'm constantly looking at you at the camera here and I'm talking to you here facing the camera. So make sure that you don't ask me any questions in the chat window because you'll feel, why am I being rude? Why am I not answering your questions? It's only because I'm directly talking to you here. I'm not in the chat window. Everybody clear about that? Give me a quick thumbs up like this physically. Okay, perfect. So now, what is today's program all about? It's all about learning how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. And that is why my first question to you is, why are you here right now? Are you here to solve any of your problems in your health? Or is it relationships? Or is it career? Or is it financial life? Why are you here? I want you to take 10 seconds and quickly write down in the chat window. And don't worry about writing whatever you're writing in the chat window because I've kept the chat on private, which means only I can read your messages. So don't worry. So I will read a few messages right now. And whenever I tell you I'm reading, I will read. But when I'm looking at you, I'm not reading. Okay? So here we go. Let's give you 10 seconds. Quickly tell me, what are you here for? Why are you here? Do you want to achieve something in your health, your relationships, career, or financial life? Let's understand that by looking at some of your answers. Okay, some of you are saying you've been struggling in your health for a long time and you want to manifest good health. Okay. Some of you are saying you've been worried about your relationship because you're breaking up with someone right now and you want to recover that relationship. Okay. Some of you are also saying life and business both. So what do you mean by life and business both? Your life includes all 4 areas of life, right? HRCM. Business is only career and money. So when you say life and business both, what do you really mean by that? To solve my health problems and money problems. Okay. Now, some of you want to recover from debts. Some of you want to make sure that you start increasing your income. I think here is why you are here. Everybody is here because they want to improve their life. They want to upgrade their life and they want to attract something new in their life and achieve their goals, obviously. But I'll tell you a bigger reason that you're probably here. And tell me if I'm wrong. You're probably here because you're stuck somewhere in your life and you're stuck for a long period of time. And you're tired of being stuck. And now you are ready to upgrade your life and you're looking for an answer of how to upgrade. And probably my Platinum membership message invited you. And the message of the webinar is what? The message is achieving 10 years of success in 1 year. And maybe when you read that, you thought, if I've been struggling for so long, maybe, just maybe, Mitesh can show me how to achieve that 10 years of success in 1 year. And maybe I can stop being stuck in my life. Now, if yes, type in yes in the chat window if you have been stuck in some area of your life. It might be health or relationships or career or money, it doesn't really matter. And wherever you are stuck in your life, I want you to quickly write down on your notepads and in the chat window, for how long have you been stuck? Have you been stuck in that particular situation for only 1 year or 2 years or 3 years? And every time I ask people this question, you will be surprised that the answers I get is never in months. It's always in years, always. People are stuck for 5 years, like simple things like not able to lose weight for 5, 10 years. Problems like same relationship issues happening for 10 years in a marriage or not able to attract a good life partner. How many people are facing this problem right now? Tell me in the chat window right now. Some of you not getting a job for a long period of time, or some of you are in a job but not getting the progress that you want in the job for a long period of time and you're stuck for 2 to 3 years without a promotion, without hikes. Financially, not able to save money. Income is half, expenses are double. financially stressed. And not now, financially stressed probably for the last 5 years or 10 years. Once again, if that's true, type in yes in the chat window. So I believe you are here because you want to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. If yes, I want you to write this down on your notepad. I am a platinum member. I have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. Let's start with that manifestation. Let's start with that intention that you're already a platinum member and you have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. When people start with this intention, the chances of attracting that goes 10 times higher. Okay, so let's start with that belief. And I want to tell you, in order to achieve that 10 years of success in 1 year, what are the 3 things that you're going to learn today? Write down the first thing that you will learn today. The first thing you're going to learn is 100% clarity on why are you stuck. How many of you have this confusion that I don't know why I'm stuck? I've tried everything. I've done multiple courses. I've read a lot of books. I've taken a lot of support from people. I just don't know why it is not working for me. Why am I stuck? Today, you will get 100% answer of that in the next 15 minutes. Would you like that answer? Type in yes in the chat window if you would like that answer. Second thing that you will learn today is 100% clarity on the root cause of success. See, success is not on the surface. Success is somewhere in the roots of life. Let's understand what is that root cause of success to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. So first point will show you why are you failing and why are you stuck in that failure. And the second point will show you how to go beyond that and achieve extraordinary success in your life. Okay? Third and the most important point. Everything, 100% clarity on everything that you need to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. That will be the third and the last point. Now my question is, how many of you promise to be with me till the third point? Because I'll tell you why I'm asking you this. If you're not committed to achieving 10 years of success in 1 year, you may not be able to be with me till the third point. But if you are committed, you'll find a way to be with me till the third point. And that's why I tell people that attend as if this is a lifetime opportunity. What do I mean by that? Think that from this program, you will get 100% clarity on achieving 10 years of success in 1 year, and your life before today and your life after today is going to be 100% different. Let's start with that intention, right? Let's attend like this. It may not happen, I understand, but at least let's start as if this is a lifetime opportunity. How many of you are ready for that? Type in IP, I promise, that you will attend as if this is the biggest lifetime opportunity of your life. So sit straight, right? Like don't lie down, don't take phone calls in between. Sit as if you're sitting in $1 million program in a conference hall live with me. Switch on your video, right? Like tell everybody not to disturb you for some time. Because only when you're attending as if this is $1 million opportunity, you receive that opportunity. Make sense? Perfect. So let's begin now. While I'm starting, and I told you those 3 secrets that I'm going to teach you right now. First, I want to be very, very transparent with you. And I want to have a fair deal with you. Everybody please type in FD, fair deal. Can I have a fair deal with you? Here is my fair deal. By the end of today's program, when you are 100% clear, 100%, not 99%, that you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year with me, be willing to invest in the Platinum program so that you can achieve that success with me. And the investment of the program is going to be approximately 6 lakhs. Now you're like, oh my God, Mitesh, 6 lakhs? Okay, let's find out in the end if you feel 6 lakhs is more or is it less. Because when you really are 100% convinced that you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, the amount of 6 lakhs is going to look nothing to you. But join only when you are clear. So I'm being very, very fair, very transparent since the beginning. Is this a fair deal, everyone? Type in FD again if that's a fair deal, right? Okay, perfect. Let's begin. I want to start with sharing with you about my struggle in my life when I was in your position many, many years ago. This was about 25 years ago in my life when my health was down, my relationships were down. I had 3 breakups back to back. My career was not doing well. I was very confused in my life. I had no idea what I was doing. By the way, how many of you can relate with me? Type in R for relate if you can relate with me. Because I was so confused that one day I wanted to do recruitment business. Second day I wanted to start a restaurant business. The more opportunities I could find, I was just getting confused and confused and confused. Financially, I was not doing well. I had a lot of debts and I was stuck for about 5 years in my life in all 4 areas of life. Everybody write down these 4 areas, HRCM, and type it in the chat window also: health, relationships, career, and money. And that time, one of the reasons I am very successful today. By the way, how many of you have been following me for quite some time now? Maybe on YouTube, maybe on DMP, maybe on my advanced LOA workshops or somewhere else. Can you say that I'm a fairly successful person? Type in yes if you agree that I'm a decently successful person in all 4 areas of life. But I was not like that. I was a total failure actually. The reason I'm successful today is because of one lesson in my life. You know, there are some times in life where one thing changes everything in your life, right? So I went through that experience 25 years ago when I discovered the biggest discovery of my life. Write this down, please. The biggest discovery of life, and really the biggest discovery. What I mean by that is that changed my life completely. I am whoever I am today because of that one lesson that I learned from my mentor. How many of you would love to learn that lesson that changed my life forever, and it can probably change your life forever? Are you interested in that? Type in yes. Okay, I'll tell you what is that lesson. Take your hands like this. Take your hands like this. And imagine there's a watch between your hands or a clock between your hands. Okay? And do this. And now repeat with me, crunching time. Yes, crunching time. My mentor taught me this concept many years ago. He said, Mitesh, if you really want to be successful in life, find out a way, learn ways of how you can crunch time. I was confused. I was like, what do you mean by that? So he gave me this explanation. He said, everybody take your hands like this, please. Come on. Attend as if it's $1 million program. Come on, take your hands. And he said, achieving more in less time. He said, if you can figure out this science of crunching time in life, you can become extraordinary. And he proved it to me. And I'll prove it to you through the same thing that he did with me. Can you give me names of some people right now in the chat window of any industry who you would consider are extraordinary people in the world? Like super successful people in the world whom you look up to as your role models maybe. Who are those people? I'll give you an example that someone that I look up to. By the way, I got the name in the chat window already. Elon Musk, someone I really look up to. Ratan Tata ji, right? Ambani. Can I say in the film industry, it's Shah Rukh Khan kind of people? Yes or no? Amitabh Bachchan ji. In many other industries, sports, who would you look at in sports? Virat Kohli, right? Every industry you will see these people who are succeeding at super fast speed. And my mentor told me, take any one of these names and you will realize that these people somehow have figured out how to achieve more in less time. And that is how they are successful. Example, Sachin Tendulkar. Can I say he's extraordinary? Raise your hands, right? How does Sachin Tendulkar become extraordinary? What is the definition of that? When he has more runs in less what? Tell me in the chat window. More runs in less what? Less balls, isn't it? Who is called an extraordinary football player, like Ronaldo, for an example, who creates more goals in less matches or less time? Yes or no? Who's called an extraordinary actor or a successful actor? Someone who has more hits in less lifespan of his career. How many of you agree with that? This is the definition that changed my life. And I'm like, wow. And he told me, Mitesh, get onto a journey of figuring out how can you crunch time. He said, the day you get this science in your hands, nothing can stop you after that. Like, just get this. How do you crunch time? How do you achieve more in less time in any area of life? And I made myself commitment that day. I said, I will do everything in my life to learn how to crunch time. How many of you promise me that you will also do everything in your life to learn how to crunch time? Type in IP, I promise. By the way, before you promise me, would you agree, this is, if you learn this, like, you don't need anything else after that, right? You don't need any program after that. You don't need any person in your life after that. Anything you want can become successful for you if you learned the art of crunching time to doing any task of life. Is that making sense? Is that right, what my mentor said? Perfect. So what I did was I started learning from my mentor and many, many mentors after that. It took me many years to discover the science. But once I discovered the science properly, and I'm about to share 3 secrets of that science with you right now. How to achieve more in less time. How to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. 3 of those secrets, there are many, but 3 special secrets that helped me. And can I share some of my results with you? What happened with me when I learned how to crunch time? Type in yes if you're okay with that. In my health, you remember I told you I was struggling, I was overweight, I was not able to exercise every day. And I was not able to lose weight for more than 5 years in my life. How many people here are having the same problem, that you're stuck in your health and you're not able to lose weight for a long period of time? Tell me how long. Tell me in the chat window. In my case, once I learned the science of crunching time and the 3 secrets which I'm about to share with you, here is what happened amazingly. I lost 17 kilos in 3 months. Now, please tell me if that's wow. See, more success in less time. And here is the best part. I did it in a very healthy way. I did not do crash diet. I did not go on hunger diet. I was eating 4 times in a day beautifully. I was eating everything I like, and I still achieved 17 kilos in 3 months. And here is the weird part. I did not go to the gym during those 3 months. But the best part is, today I'm still able to maintain that weight. Most people can't lose the weight. If they lose the weight, they gain it again. In my case, not only did I lose the weight in 3 months, I was able to maintain that for last so many years. And if you don't believe me, how long have you been following me? And have you noticed my body language is maintained? My fitness is maintained. Is that right? Like, I'm not getting older by age. Physiologically, biologically and physiologically, people are telling me I'm looking better day by day. But that's because I work on my health and I use the science of crunching what? Crunching years of my age. How? Don't worry, I'll show you. In my relationships, you remember I told you I was not able to be successful in my relationship. I had 3 breakups back to back. The moment I learned this, I found my life partner in just 3 months. And now I and Indu, I hope you know Indu is my life partner. We've been married for more than 20 years and happily married. By the way, how many of you have seen me and Indu and you know that we share a beautiful chemistry that people have told us that, Mitesh, your chemistry with Indu is just amazing. But we've been able to maintain that, and we've been able to maintain that not only with each other, we've been able to maintain that with thousands of people. Today, there are more than 20,000 people who meet me every month. I'm not saying so far, I'm saying every month, new 20,000 people meet me, and I'm still able to maintain a decent relationship with all. So take your hands like this again. Say more love. In what? Less time. Isn't that amazing? How many of you here are stuck in relationships? You'll realize simple things like love you're not able to maintain. So what's happening is people are having not more love. They're having more hatred in less time. They're having more struggle in less time. It's the opposite happening with people. Yes or no? Today I'll teach you how to get over it because I got over it. In my career and my financial life, in the first 17 years of my career as a corporate trainer, as a leadership trainer, I made 50 crores in the first 17 years. Okay? And I became India's best corporate trainer. I wrote a book called Awaken the Leader in You, and it became a national best-selling book in just 9 months. It's not easy to do that in 9 months. Once again, everybody take your hands. More success in less time. Listen, I'm not saying this to boast about me. I'm saying this to tell you that I have practiced crunching time. So I can tell you from experience, this is possible. Question is, are you excited to learn? Right? And I'll tell you the best part about my financial life. What I achieved in 17 years, okay, I achieved in the last 5 years. I'm not joking. Which means in the last 5 years, I made another 50 crores. What I achieved in the first 17 years, I achieved in the last 5 years. Now type in amazing if you think that's amazing. And here is the best part. In the last 5 years, okay, majority of my income came in the last 1 year. which means what I achieved in the first 4 years of my career as a law of attraction coach in the last 5 years, I achieved in the last 1 year. I doubled my business. Now, why am I able to do this? Because I'm telling you, I'm learning the science of, everybody take your hands like this and say crunching time. It's not about the money. Once you learn this, anything becomes possible for you. And that's what I'm about to start teaching you now. Question is, are you ready to learn how to crunch time? Type in yes once again in the chat window if you're ready. If you're ready, let's begin with the first secret. The first secret is 100% clarity on why are you stuck in your life. My mentor told me one of the biggest reasons that we are stuck in our life is because we don't have 3 things in our life. Everybody please write down these 3 letters in the chat window. MGM. Quickly write down MGM. Measure, grow, and maintain. Write this down. Measure, grow, and maintain. MGM. What is MGM? Let me explain. Measure, grow, and maintain platinum standards in all 4 areas of life. Platinum standards in all 4 areas of life. For the rest of your life, you maintain that in all 4 areas. Let me explain what that means. First of all, 90% people, my mentor told me, do not have a way to measure their health, relationships, career, and money standards. So let's understand what are standards. Very simply put, when you go to a 5-star hotel, that 5-star hotel has a standard. Would you agree with that? And I'll tell you the definition of a standard. Please take your hands like this, everybody. Say, I live life, platinum standards, nothing less than that is acceptable. See, when you say you don't live something below, when you say you don't live something below and you maintain that, that's called what? It's called a standard, right? Can I say that 5-star hotels maintain a certain hygiene standards, maintain certain food standards, maintain certain decorative standards? Raise your hands, yes or no? So that's like below that, not acceptable, right? So my mentor said the first thing is you need to learn to measure your health, relationships, career, and money. We don't have standards. How many people here are guilty? Type in G for guilty if you're realizing that right now you don't even have a way to measure your standards, right? Second thing, he said not only measure it, but grow it. Grow it. Every week, grow it. And the only way to do that, he said, is if you have accountability every week, once a week. And he said if somebody worked with you for 52 weeks, how many weeks in a year? 52 weeks, right? He said if somebody works with you for 52 weeks, the whole year, and every week this person asked you two questions. Everybody write down these 2 questions, okay? And I and my platinum members do this every Friday at 9:30 p.m. Sorry, 9:40 p.m. The first question is, what is your current HRCM standard? What is your rating on a level of 1 to 10? That's the question you must ask yourself every once a week. It can be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you decide. Second question is, by next week, same time, how much will you increase it by? And then somebody has to be behind your life to help you grow. This is called accountability. Everybody type in accountability in the chat window. How many of you agree we all need accountability in our life? Raise your hands, yes or no? So he said, my mentor said, the first problem is we don't know how to measure. Second problem is there is nobody to help us to grow every week. There is no accountability. And that is why you will observe that when people leave their job and start their business, out of 100% people, 90% people come back to the job within 1 year. How many of you have heard about this, by the way? Type in yes if you agree with that. 90% people go back to a job because suddenly there is nobody to help them grow every week. Nobody is taking accountability. Nobody is asking them questions about what have you worked, what have you performed, what will you perform next week. There is no accountability. There is no appraisal system. But in a job, people grow incrementally, regularly. Why do people grow in a job regularly? Because there is accountability. But my mentor said that's not enough. You also have to maintain. Maintain. Everybody write down this word maintain. If you don't maintain, then achieving that is useless, right? Example, during Sachin Tendulkar's time, there was another player who was as successful as Sachin Tendulkar, probably better. But the reason Sachin Tendulkar is known today, because Sachin Tendulkar could do what? Maintain that standard, right? And not just maintain, like even today he's maintaining it. But is he maintaining in one area of life or all 4 areas of life? Everybody tell me that in the chat window. 1, 2, 3 or 4? All 4. So platinum standards is not about making a lot of money only. Okay, let me give you an example here. So let's take an example of a very successful film star who has a lot of money and a lot of fame. You tell me, is this person platinum standards as per what we are talking right now? Sanjay Dutt. Tell me in the chat window, would you consider him as platinum standards? Does he have success in all 4 areas of life? And is he able to maintain that in all 4 areas of life? No. That is why he may have a lot of fame, he may have a lot of money, but that's not what we are calling as platinum standards, right? Let's take another name from the film industry. Amitabh Bachchan ji. Can I say he has platinum standards? Is he maintaining his health even at the age of, what, 75, 80? Is he still able to maintain his relationships? Is he still able to maintain his career, his financial life even today? Yes. And there are many such people in the world, right? Virat Kohli, Dhoni, from the cricket industry. Just look at any industry in the world. If you're calling somebody platinum, they have to fulfill this criteria. They have to achieve more in less time, and then they have to maintain those standards in all 4 areas of life. Otherwise, it is not success. Is that making sense, everybody? Type in MS if that is making sense. So let's do one thing. Let's make this practical workshop right now. Let's measure your current life standards, okay? Give me 4 numbers in the chat window in one go. First number for health, second for relationships, third for career, and fourth for money. Example, let's say I'll give you my numbers. When I did this exercise for the first time, I wrote 3, 3, 3, 2. 3, so that was out of 1 out of 10. 1 being lowest, 10 being highest. So first time when I did this exercise, my rating was 3 for health, 3 for relationships, 3 for career, and 2 for money. Where would you rate your rating right now? Quickly tell me in the chat window. And don't worry, I will not take your name. And remember, only I can see your chat. Nobody else can. So comfortably, confidently tell me your numbers in the chat window. Okay, some of the numbers I'm reading here are 9765, 5221, 6656, 7546, 1111, 3201. Okay, don't give yourself 0. You're alive, right? You can't give yourself 0. 7722, 1456. Now listen, whatever the number you have written down, observe this. Take your hands like this. Do you see this wave in your numbers somewhere? Right? Like 1 is up, second is down, or 2 is up, or 2 is down. Do you see that wave? The first problem is we don't have standards in all 4 areas of life. And the second problem is the numbers that you've written right now are not even correct. I'll tell you why. How many of you wrote this number without any benchmark, without any criteria? You simply wrote this number based on your gut feeling. Type in G for guilty in the chat window. If you wrote this number based on gut feeling, ऐसा कोई criteria नहीं था आपके सामने कि okay, criteria number 1, criteria number 2. No, it was just a gut feeling. Yes? So please take your hands like this. Come on, take hands like this. Give yourself a tapu. Because this was a wrong answer. This is not a benchmark based answer. If you call something a standards, it has to have a benchmark. Write that down. Write that down. Standards have benchmarks, otherwise it's not a standard. How can you say something is a standard without a criteria, without a benchmark? Correct? So I'll tell you my benchmarks that I learned from my mentor, which I call as Platinum Standards Benchmark. Then you tell me your number one more time. Everybody good with that? Perfect. So let's begin. I'll tell you my actual numbers when I did this exercise for the first time and when my mentor gave me these benchmarks. Write down for health for Mitesh. Write down my name for Mitesh, 3. Now when I wrote 3, first I had not written 3, first I had written 6. So my mentor gave me these benchmarks. Here are the benchmarks. He said, do you have ideal body weight right now? I said, no, I'm 17 kgs overweight. Can you exercise every day without fail? And do you love exercising? I said, no, I'm very lazy. I can't exercise every day. Do you have any health problems? And at that time I had slip disc. He said, then if you can't fulfill all of these criterias, then you cannot rate yourself anything above 5. One more criteria he gave me. He said, can you do 100 push-ups and 100 squats in 10 minutes every day? I was like, what? 100 squats and 100 push-ups? That's a lot. He said, yes, but only then you can rate yourself 7 out of 10. So I rated myself 3 based on that benchmark. Now tell me, where would you rate your health? And you will realize your number just dropped. How many of you realized your number dropped? Because I gave you a benchmark, correct? Now let's write down for relationship benchmarks, which my mentor gave me. Again, I had written 6 for my relationship also. But then he asked me, do you have really good friends in your life? And I said, not really. In fact, I've attracted a lot of wrong people who have cheated me. He said, do you have a life partner whom you can trust? I said, no, I've had 3 breakups. He said, do you get along with your mom and dad both? I said, no, only with mom. He said, do you get along with yourself so much that you love yourself? I said, I don't think so. He said, again, you can't rate yourself beyond 5, 3 or 4. So based on that benchmark, I gave myself 3. Where would you rate yourself? Give yourself a rating now. I give you a criteria for relationships. Then he gave me criteria for career. He said, are you doing what you love to do? I said, no, I've still not figured out what I want to do. He said, are you one of the best at doing what you're doing? I said, I haven't even figured out how can I be the best. He said, exactly the point. He said, the day you love doing what you're doing and you are the best in that area that you're doing and you are deeply satisfied every night when you're sleeping, that day you can rate yourself 7 out of 10, not otherwise. And one more criteria he gave me. He said, do you have 10 different career options where all areas you are successful? I said, 10? I can't handle one career properly. He said, yes, but Mitesh, if you look at platinum people, people who are extraordinary in the world, do they have one source of income or multiple careers? They have multiple. In my case, I had barely one source of income at that time, and that was also I was not successful at that time. So I rated myself 3. Where would you rate yourself for your career based on these benchmarks? Finally, for financial life, he asked me, the benchmark is, do you make double income compared to your monthly expenses? I said, no, half. Do you have enough money saved in your bank account to take a holiday for 1 year right now? I said, it's not possible. He said, do you have any loans or debts right now? I said, yes, I do. He said, again, you should not even rate yourself beyond 3 right now. So I rated myself 2. Where would you rate yourself based on these benchmarks that my mentor gave me? And again, tell me all 4 numbers in the chat window now. And you will realize that suddenly these numbers dropped. How many of you agree with that? So I made myself a promise that I'm always going to work on my life standards based on these benchmarks. And I'm going to achieve these benchmarks by growing my standards of life of all 4 areas every week. In my case, I chose every Friday 9:30 p.m. Initially, I did it in 2-3 weeks, but then I left it. I'll tell you why. It's very difficult to do this alone. How many of you agree with that? So then I joined a community which also is called as Platinum Membership Community by Tony Robbins. Very expensive program. And very regularly now, we were measuring our standards every week. You remember I told you how much money I made in the first 17 years and then the next 5 years? You remember I told you how fast I lost my weight? It was all after I learned how to not only measure my benchmarks, but how to grow it every Friday with accountability. And that's what we do with our platinum members every week now. Now, how many members here promise me that the day you join platinum, you will work with me every Friday and you will measure your standards with me every Friday. And every Friday you will be accountable to me and you will grow it every next Friday. And in 52 weeks, if you did this, I have a simple question. Doesn't matter how much you're struggling right now. If somebody was with you like this for 52 weeks, is it practical to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year if you measured yourself for 52 weeks? You may even start with 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? But every Friday, if you improved by even 1 point, even by half point, in 12 months, in 52 weeks, can we reach 7 out of 10? Come on, tell me practical in the chat window if that's practical, right? It is practical. And that is why I was able to achieve it. And today, more than 1,800 platinum members have worked with me and have achieved platinum standards. Now type in simple. If you agree this is simple and this works. Type in this works. Do you think this works? 52 weeks, do you think this works? And I'm telling you it works because I can give you lots of testimonials, lots of proof. And here is one example. Everybody write down this name, Harshil and Snehi. Harshil and Snehi are one of our senior most platinum members. When they joined us, they had 3 crores of debts. Harshil had almost thought about committing suicide. They were almost getting divorced. And they both were depressed because of a lot of problems in their life. Here is Harshil's life right now. went from suicide to an inspirational life, went from zero income to 10 lakh rupees a month, went from smoking to addiction free, went from divorce to a happy married life. And today, he has crossed a total revenue of 2 crores after joining Platinum, and he's paid off all his debts. And after paying his debts, he's made 2 crores on top. Today, he lives on a penthouse in Mumbai facing the sea link. Now, please tell me, if Harshil can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, if Snehi can, can't you? Type this in the chat window, I can. Because if you don't believe you can, then even if I help you measure every week, it'll not work, because then you won't support me to support you. So finally, I'm asking you one last time. If you did MGM for 52 weeks, can you achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Type in absolutely in the chat window if you agree. Absolutely. I think you can. I have faith in you. Let's go now towards the secret number 2. Secret number 2 is about 100% clarity on the root cause of success. What is the root cause of success? Here is the root cause of success. The biggest reason people are not succeeding in their life is because you need 2 criteria to succeed. Everybody write down 2 criteria to achieve platinum standards, and to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, to achieve more in less time, you need 2 criteria. Criteria number 1, basic education. In today's world, education is critical. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, an Ambani could be successful without education. But in today's world, competition is very strong. Can I say you at least need basic education in life? Because otherwise, you won't be able to handle Facebook, internet. How many of you agree basic education is important? Now, 99% people have that. In fact, let me ask you this question. How many people here can say that your basic education is complete? Type in I in the chat window quickly. And if it is complete, which I think it is, like schooling, graduation, right? Tell me how much money was spent by your parents approximately from the time you got into school for the first time, which is primary, till the time you passed out, which is college. Total, how much money was invested by your parents? Tell me the total amount of money quickly. Approximately. Nobody has the exact number, but approximately. Okay, some of you are saying 8 lakhs. Some of you are saying 25 lakhs. So if you're saying 25 lakhs, that means you did some higher education or probably lived in a city, right? Because in villages, the expenses are different. In bigger cities, the expenses are different. If you went abroad, now see, somebody just wrote 1 crore. That means you probably went international for your education. Okay. Whatever is the amount of money that you've spent or your parents have spent, write that number down. Also write down how many years was invested in order to go through your basic education. Tell me how many years, quickly. How many years? Depending on your education, right? Depending on whether you did schooling or graduation or post-graduation. Okay, the answers I'm getting are anything between 15 years to 25 years. Depending on whether you became a chartered accountant or an MBA, doesn't matter. So think about it. Anything between 5 lakhs to 1 crore people have spent here in their education. Anything between 15 years to 25 years they have invested in their education. With this hope that one day when we finish our education, everything will be set. We will be successful. And your parents used to keep saying, remember, beta, do your homework, beta, padhai kar lo, focus these few years. Once your education is complete, life will be set. How many of you remember those days? Mom used to keep saying that, dad used to keep saying that, beta, focus, life will be set if you focus on this few years of your education. Do you remember that? Okay, come close to me. Based on the ratings you gave yourself right now, can you say your life is set? Give me yes or no. No? So what is the ROI? Everybody write down ROI. Return on investment on the money invested and the time invested by your parents and by you on your education. What is the return on investment so far? And many of you will realize barely return on investment. How many of you agree with that? And I'll tell you why. Not because education was not required. You required that education. But because the second criteria is where no money was invested, no time was invested. How many of you want to know what is that second criteria to become platinum? Type in now. Type in now if you want to learn now. Or do you want to learn the second criteria next week? Now? Sure. Type in now. Come on, take the effort. Work as if this is $1 million program. Okay, so here is the second criteria. Life skills education. Life skills education. Most of you don't even know what that is. Let me explain. Life skills is those skills required for you to actually succeed in the practical world, not just in your job. How many of you agree the amount of money invested by our parents or probably by us and time invested in the life skills education area is almost zero? Now type in zero if you agree with me. What are life skills? Things like motivation skills, things like public speaking skills, things like selling skills, things like influencing skills, relationship building skills. How much time was invested by our parents for that? Hardly anything, right? And what is the consequence of that? Let's understand the consequence of that. I'll give you an example. I want you to take your notepad and draw 4 columns like this quickly. Do it with me. Come on. Let's make it a workshop. Let's make it very practical for you. Health, relationships, career, and money. Can some of you tell me quickly, what are the problems in your health right now? Quickly tell me what are the problems in your health right now. Based on what you're telling me, since I have got these answers from thousands of people so far in the last 5 years since I started these workshops, here are some answers which I can tell you are common answers. Most of you will have these answers, but let me give you those answers here. First, weight problems, which means either you're overweight or you're underweight and you're not able to maintain your weight. Second, can't exercise every day, right? Like you just don't have the ability to motivate yourself to exercise every day. Unhealthy eating habits. Type in yes if you have these problems, right? And not just that, many health issues. Some of them could be diabetes, some of them could be arthritis, some of them could be migraine, some of them could be autoimmune problems, some of them could be allergy issues. Do you have these problems? Yes? Okay. So if you look at your goals that you have are the exact opposite of these problems. What is the exact opposite of these problems? You want to have ideal weight. You want to exercise every day, right? You want to be having healthy eating habits. You want to have healthy body. You want to solve all your health problems and have a healthy body. So if you think about it, it's not rocket science. This is what you want. Is it too much to ask this? No. So then why don't we have it? Why don't we have it? I'll tell you why. The reason you don't have it is because of this gap. What is stopping you to go from here to here is this missing piece. That is your life skills. Missing skills in HRCM. Let's quickly write down some missing skills. Tell me what skills do you now realize you are missing, because of which you're stuck here for 5, 10 years. If you would have learned these skills here, you would have got here. I guarantee you. What are these skills? Let's understand. Again, I'll give you some common answers to start with. Motivation skill, right? Motivation is not a feeling, it's a skill. You should know how to do it every single day, right? Diet management skills. You should know how to manage your diet. It's a skill, by the way. How to handle your cravings, right? How to handle what to eat, what not to eat. That's a skill, by the way. Not just that. Exercise every day. Can I say that's a skill? Because most people don't even know how to exercise properly. They would hurt themselves. They run too much, or when they exercise, they will hurt their body by stretching too much, because we don't have those skills, correct? Lack of consistency. Tell me if these problems are there with you. These skills are missing. Now, simple question. If you got these skills, simple question, if you got these skills, how much time will it take to learn these skills? कितना time लग जाएगा? बताओ मुझे chat window में. Will it take 3 years? Will it take 5 years? Will it take 10 years to achieve these skills? नहीं. कितना time लगेगा? Even if you commit to it, कि चलो आज से सीख लेते हैं, कितना time लगेगा? 6 months? On the higher side, 1 year? Yes? If you really achieved these skills, won't it become easy to go from here to here? Come on, tell me in the chat window. Now my question is, if someone was there to give you these skills, can you at least learn the skills? Type in yes in the chat window that this much I can do. Can you that much you can do? If somebody is with you to help you every week to build these skills. Kar loge itna. And I'm telling you, none of your problems are rocket science. They can be resolved and you can have an amazing life if you have these life skills. Let's take a few more. Let's go to relationship problems. What are the relationship problems you have today? Bad marriage. Or can't attract a partner. Right? Conflicts happening at work, at home, right? Reserved by nature. People take you for granted. Are you having these problems right now in your life? Tell me what are the problems in your relationships right now. So if you really think about it, your goals are not rocket science. Your goals are also very simple. What do you want in life? Happy married life, beautiful family, right? Self-love, good friends, good colleagues. और क्या चाहिए जिंदगी में, right? If you think about it, is this rocket science? No. So then why are we not achieving it? Again, what is missing? Think about it. From here to here in your career, in your relationships, what's missing? Skills. Relationship skills. What skills? Let's understand. Listening skills. You don't know how to listen to your partner, right? The skill to build rapport. What is rapport? Learning to make anybody comfortable with you in 10 minutes is called as rapport building skills. Influencing skills. We don't have influencing skills. We don't have conflict management skills. Conflict management skills. We don't have that skill. Simple example. A girl gets married in India. Has she been given the skill to manage her mother-in-law? Type in yes or no. A man gets married. Has he been given the skill to manage the expectations of his wife? And when she doesn't understand or when she doesn't agree with him, how to handle that fight? Has he been trained into that? When a man goes to a job, has he been trained how to understand the boss's expectations, and if the boss is angry, how to say sorry and how to develop that relationship? Has a person got that skill before joining a job? No. That is why we keep struggling in life, because these skills are missing. And you will observe in the corporate world, people work on these skills. The company works on these skills, and because of that, people get success in career to a certain extent in their jobs. But in corporate company, they don't teach you entrepreneurial skills. That is why when you leave the company, 90% people fail and go back. Let's take an example. What are the problems in your career right now? Tell me your problems in your career right now, quickly, everybody. Don't have a job. Or maybe you have a job, but maybe, let's say right now, not getting promotion. Correct? And some cases you're getting promotions, but in some cases you're not getting appreciations. What's another problem? Stuck with one career. You're just stuck with one career. You don't have more options in life. A lot of people are feeling unsatisfied, which means they're doing what they don't like to do. How many people here are facing that problem right now? You're doing what you don't like to do. Again, if you really think about it, what are your goals in career? Good job और क्या चाहिए जिंदगी में, right? Good job or good business, right? Satisfaction at work every day. You want to be satisfied every day in life? Yes or no? At your work, that I'm doing a good job. Help people, right? Be famous in your career. How many of you want to achieve fame in your career? You want to, right? So if you think about it, it's not rocket science. More or less, all of us want the same things. But what's missing in the skills? Let's understand that. In the skills, clarity is missing. Decision-making skills are missing. Right? What else is missing? Negotiation skills are missing. Then perception management skills are missing. How many of you don't even know what is perception management skill? Perception management means learning the art to build a brand of yourself, like a personal brand. Most of us don't know how to manage your own brand. So because of that, what happens is people misunderstand you. In the office, you do all the work, somebody else takes the credit. How many people have experienced that at home and at work both? Type an I in the chat window. That's happening because you don't know how to manage your own perception. You do the work, but you don't know how to take the credit for the work. Yes or no? Now, these skills are missing. So if you think about it, between relationships, career, whatever problems we have written and whatever skills we have written, how much time will you take to learn these skills? Listening skills, clarity, decision-making skills, negotiation skills, perception management skills, influencing skills, conflict management skills. If you put your mind to it, okay, I'm going to learn this now. How much time will you take? Again, 6 months to a year. So is it practical to then achieve all that success of that you've been wanting for the last 10 years? Can you achieve it in the next 1 year if you worked on these skills? You will, right? Last example, money. What's going on in your financial problem right now? Less income or no income, correct? Debts are there. Money is stuck somewhere. You're not able to recover the money because we don't have the skills to recover that money sometimes, right? One source of income. These are the problems. What are the goals? Goals are very simple. I want to double my income, correct? I want to save money for my future. I want to be financially free one day where I have enough money to save so I can work because I want to work, not because I have to work for money. And I can be financially free. Simple goals, right? Everybody has these goals. But what's missing here? No selling skills. आता ही नहीं लोगों को. How many people here don't know how to sell, by the way? Be honest about it and type in guilty in the chat window if you don't know how to sell yourself. You get awkward selling, correct? Not just that. You don't know how to build MMS, multiple money making skills. MMS, multiple money making skills. You don't know how to manage your money. You don't know how to multiply your money in investments, which means if I give you 1 crore today and I said, okay, learn to invest this and by 1 year, show me 15% return on this money by investing into mutual funds or stocks. Most people are scared. They don't know how the science works. If you worked on these money skills, can I say in 3 to 6 months, you will be able to learn these money skills. And if you worked hard enough, in 1 year, you can even master these skills. Please type in yes if you agree, you will get it. Then if you get it, can you then achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Dekha? Practically, I'm telling you, this is possible and you can do this. And if you don't believe me, here is a proof. Write down this name, everybody, Chetan. Chetan is a chartered accountant. When he joined us in Platinum, he didn't have any of these skills. So as a chartered accountant, he was working in a job, making only 50,000 rupees per month for 3 years, not getting a promotion, not getting a hike. How many people can relate with Chetan right now? Type in I. If some of you can relate with his example, not everybody can, but maybe if you can. Today, you want to see what is Chetan's life? Here is what he's done within 1 year. Went from 50,000 rupees per month to 3 lakh rupees per month. He went from 1 to 5 sources of income. He went from being a student to being an NLP coach today. Went from being overweight to having his ideal body weight today. And today, Chetan can do 100 push-ups and 100 squats in 10 minutes. Type in wow if you think this is wow. So my question is simple. If Chetan can do it, can you do it? Can you work on your life skills? Because I'm telling you, if you work on your life skills, anything is possible in your life. So secret number 3, 100% clarity on achieving 10 years of success in 1 year. Did I give you that clarity right now? Raise your hands, yes or no? So now let's go towards the third secret. But before I go towards the third secret, I want you to promise something to yourself. Whether you're joining Platinum today or tomorrow, doesn't matter. Promise something to yourself. I will build my HRCM skills. All these skills. I will make a list of these skills and I will build these skills. Do you promise that? Come on, physically raise your hands. Say, I promise. Okay, awesome. Now let's go towards the third criteria, the third secret which I promised you today. 100% clarity on how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Here is the answer. You need a life coach to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year because you remember I told you MGM, measure, grow and maintain. You remember I told you build your life skills. Do you think it is easy to do that alone? Be honest and answer that in the chat window. Many people say, I will lose weight, main kar lunga. What happens? They're not able to do it. Because what we don't realize is we need a life coach. And if you don't believe me, let's look at the most successful people in the world. And I'm saying the most successful people in the world also have a coach. Don't believe me? Let me give you examples. Mahatma Gandhi's coach was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. How many of you did not know that, by the way? Type in IDK, I did not know, if you didn't know that. Here is Bill Gates. Bill Gates' coach was Warren Buffett. Again, how many of you did not know that? Oprah Winfrey's coach, Maya Angelou. How many of you again did not know this? And Sachin Tendulkar's coach, Ramakant Achrekar. I think most of you have heard about this. Type in yes if you've heard about this. Take any successful person in the world. To achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, they do MGM, they do their life skills, but they don't do it alone. They make it happen through a coach. I'll give you an example. This is Beshu. When she joined us, she was depressed. She went from depression to happiness within 1 year. She went from loneliness to having a good relationship. When she met me, she was broken up in a relationship. Today, she has an amazing life partner. She went from zero income to 50 lakhs in revenue. Today, she's not an employee. Today, she's an entrepreneur. And this is not just one example. We have many such examples. This is Rita. Rita, when she joined us, she had panic attacks. And today, it's 100% healed. She went from struggling to successful coaching business within a year. And today, she's made more than 25 lakhs as a life coach. How many of you want to, by the way, become a life coach in your life? Type in I in the chat window if you want to become a life coach. Here's another example. His name is Raja. Raja, when he joined us, was an HR manager in a multinational company. But in spite of being a HR manager, he was not good at his relationships at home in his personal life. So from struggling, he went to having great relationships with his family members, with his colleagues, and his business associates. Not just that, he quit his job and started a business. Today, he has earned more than 25 lakhs and multiple businesses. So now my question is, are you ready to learn your life skills? Because the question is very simple in front of you. If you learned 100% of these life skills, can you achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Now, some of you are like, Mitesh, I don't know if I can achieve 100. Okay, look at the second question. Can you achieve 50% of your life skills? And if you achieve 50% of your life skills, can you achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? You can't achieve 50? Don't believe in yourself? Okay. Can you achieve 10% life skills? Utna to kar loge. Can you then at least make some amount of success happen? If not 10 years of success in 1 year, maybe 10 years of success in 1.5 years? Possible or not possible? Just tell me that in the chat window. I'm telling you it's possible. If you go through all these 3 learnings. Learning number 1, measure, grow, and maintain your platinum standards in all 4 areas of life. Secret number 2, build life skills to achieve 10 years of success in 10 years of success in 1 year. And secret number 3, get a life coach immediately in your life. Don't waste time. Okay? It's been about 60 minutes I'm with you. How has the time been so far? Give me one word. How was the last 60 minutes? Did you feel amazing? Did you learn a lot? Did I fulfill my promise of showing you how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Did I give you that clarity right now? Are you feeling that hope that you can finally move beyond your stuckness in life? Yes? Okay. Now you have 2 choices. Choice number 1, do nothing, nothing will change. Choice number 2, trust yourself and trust me. Now my question is, how many of you would like to trust me right now? And how many of you would like to accept me as your coach? If you would like to accept me as your coach, type in the word coach in the chat window. Because what I'm about to do for those people who are accepting me as their coach right now is, I'm going to invite you to become part of my Platinum membership, and I'm going to give you all the details right now. What is Platinum membership? What will you get in Platinum membership? What is the kind of support we offer? What is included? What is not included? You get all that clarity right now in the next 20 minutes. Those of you who are really, really committed, type in the word coach. And after you've written the word coach in the chat window, repeat this with me first. Declare this with me first. I declare to live life platinum standards, because nothing less than that is acceptable. Once again, I declare to live life platinum standards, because nothing less than that is acceptable. If you've declared that, then let's begin to understand how Platinum membership, we both together, with 1,800 members together, we can achieve this. How? Let's understand now. First step, the promise of 10 years of success in 1 year in your health, in your relationships, career, and money. All 4 areas of life. This is the promise of Platinum. But how will we achieve this? I want you to first understand who this program is for. It's only for those people who are ready to live life platinum standards. How many of you are ready to live life platinum standards? Raise your hands and then repeat with me. I promise to live life platinum standards, because nothing less than that is acceptable. If you said this right now, that means you are committed. This program is for those people. Now, I have a platinum membership system that I've created, and it's a system, it works, that can help you live life platinum standards in a very systematic way. Now, more than 1,800 plus members have already achieved this kind of success. Now it's your turn. I want you to create a triangle like this with 4 triangles within it. Quickly do this on a notepad. I will show you what is included in platinum on one page. Take one blank page and create this one big triangle. You'll understand what is included. First thing that is included is platinum coaching for health, relationships, career, and money. All 4 areas of life you will receive coaching. I'll give you more details right now. Platinum community. You'll get a community of 1,800 plus members who are already living life platinum standards, and that itself is a superpower of our platinum program. Third, platinum courses. Platinum courses are to build those life skills that I was talking about. Okay? After joining platinum, you never have to purchase any more courses. We will make sure that everything is included in platinum membership for you. Now, let's take one step at a time. I will first explain platinum coaching for health. Here's an example of health. Every morning, we have hired a dancing choreographer. This dance choreographer, and she's a serial actress, by the way. So we've not just hired any normal person. We've hired a very high quality dancer who's working for TV serials. She teaches our platinum members how to dance every morning and remain fit. How many of you agree that dancing is probably the most fun and the easiest way to remain fit in life? Raise your hands if you agree with that. Right? So every morning you will have dancing classes for the rest of your life. Ho'oponopono practice regularly. Daily magic practice every 9 p.m. every day for the rest of your life. Emotional support will be given regularly. Now imagine the body that you always wanted in your life. You will have that kind of body, and you will have the ability to deal with any health crisis in your life. Today or tomorrow, you and I will all go through health crisis. During that time, we will be available to you and we'll help you achieve that 10 years of success within 1 year. So I want you to imagine this story right now. This is Jyoti. Look what she says. I had cancer. I didn't have a job. I did not have love in my life. After joining Platinum, I healed my cancer, got a high-paying job, and attracted love in my life. Type in wow if you think this is a wow story. And she's attracted love at an age which she thought that she was too old to attract love now. But age has nothing to do with love. It's all about your frequency. Jyoti learned that skill, and that is why she's happy today. Now, here is one more story for you. This is Ravi Shankarji. Everybody write down his name, Ravi Shankarji. I could not do more than 2 push-ups. After joining Platinum, within 3 months, I'm able to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats in 10 minutes. That's 200, by the way. 100 push-ups and 100 squats in 3 months, and that too in 10 minutes every single day. How many of you would love to beat Ravi Shankarji, not just reach at his standards? Raise your hands. I'm sure you can, right? Now, if he can do it at the age of 62, why can't you do it? Now, imagine this. Lifetime health coaching for you to achieve and to maintain your health standards. And now imagine avoiding the cost of gym memberships, hiring a private trainer, paying for healers, therapists or counselors, cost of medicines if you don't maintain good health. Poor health. My question is very simple to all of you. What is the value of your health for you? Type in P for priceless. If you agree that the value of your health is priceless. So I explained health. Now let me explain the second point, relationships. What are you going to get in relationships? Coaching to improve relationships, coaching for relationship crisis, creating amazing relationships at home, at work, and most importantly, achieving those relationship goals that you've not achieved for maybe even 10 years within 1 year. Now, this is Vamika. Write down her name, please. Vamika says here, I had decided to sign the divorce papers, but after joining Platinum, I recovered love and respect in my marriage. Today, it's been 2 years and we are still happily married. By the way, when she wrote this, at that time, she had only 1 kid. Today, she has a 2nd child. She's happily married today and she's living in Switzerland with her husband. Isn't that amazing? Here's another one. This is Nikunj. Look what she says. I was living alone with 2 children, feeling lonely, jobless, and helpless. After joining Platinum, I love myself now and I have multiple sources of income today. Now, I want you to think about this, having lifetime relationship coaching. What could you do in your life if you had the kind of support system that Nikunj had? And avoid the unnecessary cost of bad relationships, attracting wrong people, bad divorce, being taken for granted, being lonely in your life, sadness and depression. Same question again. What's the value of your relationships to you? Type in P for priceless if you think it's priceless. So I've explained to you health and relationships, now going to career. In your career, we'll work on improving your career. We'll work on coaching during career crisis. You will go through career crisis in life. Everybody does. Everybody goes through ups and downs. We'll be there with you at that time. Creating a career you love, not what you have to do. Multiple career options, not one career option. We'll give you 10 sources of income. Achieve 10 years of growth in your career within 1 year. This is an example of Akshay. After joining Platinum, I learned extraordinary leadership skills, and today I have 400% growth in my income. That's because of the skills that he developed. Imagine lifetime access to this kind of career coaching for you. And then you can avoid career mistakes, handling crisis alone, slow growth in your life, failure in career, limited career options. All of this can be avoided. Question is the same. What's the value of your career for you? For me, the value of my career is priceless. So I've explained health, relationships, and career. Coming to your favorite point, money. Here is what you're going to get in your financial life. Coaching to improve your money frequency instantly. Coaching during financial crisis. You will go through financial crisis. We all do. We'll be there during that crisis with you. Coaching for multiple sources of income, achieving all your financial goals, and achieve financial freedom eventually, where you are free and you're making so much money that your active income is bigger than your passive income. 10 years of success, of financial success within 1 year. This is Romiji. Romiji is more than 60 years in age. She says, I was in debts and financially I was always stressed for more than last 5 years. After joining Platinum, I paid off all my debts and earned more than 60 lakhs within 1 year. And if she can do this at her age, don't tell me some of you can't do it. It's just a matter of learning the right skills and having the right support system. This is Arvind. He's saying, financially, I had hit rock bottom. My bank account was almost empty. After joining Platinum, I earned 2.3 crores in 5 months. And now I'm financially free. Today, I make more than 2 lakh rupees per month as a new source of income. In fact, right now, as we speak, he's got 3 sources of income going on. He's hired employees today, where once upon a time when he joined us, he was jobless. Today, his business is doing so well, he's got multiple employees on his company. Now, imagine having lifetime access to this kind of coaching. And what is the value of your financial life? I don't think I have to explain that. But there is one more big bonus for you. Now, the value of this entire Platinum coaching in my terms is 50 lakh rupees. Why? I personally charge 50 lakh rupees to celebrities for 3 months coaching. The only difference is in Platinum, when you work with me, you will get the same coaching I give to celebrities. Difference is you're going to get 1-to-group coaching as a family so that you don't have to pay 50 lakhs. How many of you are okay to be coached as a group rather than personal coaching? Because for personal coaching, it would be 50 lakhs. But as a bonus, those of you who are joining today, you will be getting something called as lifetime access to weekly accountability calls, daily 2 support calls you will have in Platinum, conducted by our Platinum facilitators, twice a day, morning 9:30, evening 7 p.m. Twice a day, get onto a call, Platinum members will support you, facilitators will support you there. What's the value of this for you? I think, again, this is priceless. But the biggest bonus that you're getting is this one, Platinum AI Coach. To make sure that you now have access to me personally, I have created a digital clone of me, which talks in my voice, has my knowledge that I have collected over the last 20 years of my life, all my courses. Go connect with Mitesh AI and ask any question that you want at any point of time. Platinum members have told me that my digital clone is so powerful that it actually gives better answers than I do. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, somebody sent me a message in Platinum community saying, I had migraine, I could not sleep, medicine was not working. I called up Mitesh AI. You can talk to Mitesh AI kind of a voice. I called up Mitesh AI and Mitesh AI spoke to me and did EFT and Ho'oponopono with me personally. In 20 minutes of healing, my headache was gone and I went to sleep. This is the power of AI today. How many of you would love to learn how to do these kind of AI applications yourself? Raise your hands. Coming to that. I'll give you that excitement also. That's coming in the Platinum courses section. But this is your personal coach, your personal AI coach. I could not give this to people earlier, but now this is available to you. Now, this is total value of 50 lakh rupees. You don't have to pay 50 lakhs. We decided the fees of Platinum at only 6 lakh rupees. But those of you who are joining us today, we're giving special price only for those people who are part of this webinar right now. If you agree to give me a testimonial in 3 months after achieving your skills and after achieving your results, that you have achieved 10 years of success in 1 year, how many of you commit that you will give me this testimonial after you getting your results? Raise your hands. If yes, and if you give me this testimonial very soon, and if you're giving me that promise right now, in that case, instead of paying 6 lakhs, you're getting the fees, which you're getting the link in the chat window right now, of only the amount that you see here. The purple area that you see, that's the only amount that you're going to pay. You're not going to pay 50 lakhs. You're not even going to pay 6 lakhs. You're going to pay this amount, but the amount is going up very fast. Be quick, because we can't give this option to everybody. Mitesh AI will be available for you for 6 months free. After 6 months, you have to pay a small amount of 833 rupees per month for Mitesh AI after 6 months. And you'll say, but Mitesh, why monthly fees for Mitesh AI? Because it's a AI tool. Even I have to pay that company AI monthly fees. So that is why we are charging you. But otherwise, once you join Platinum, for any of the courses that I ever deliver, you never have to pay for that. Questions that you want to ask me, you never have to pay for that, unlimited. Okay. So this is the fees. 2 ways of joining. Point 1, you can pay the full fees. Link is in the chat window. Point 2, you can pay 15,000 rupees right now, block this deal, and then take 7 days to make the balance payment. Remember, when you pay 15,000 rupees right now, you don't get access to Platinum. You're blocking this deal right now, so that tomorrow when I increase the fees, you're not getting affected by that. So pay 15,000, block the deal, and then 7 days make the balance payment. Can you keep the blocked deal for 1 month? No, you cannot. You can maximum keep it for 7 days. If you cannot pay the balance fees within 7 days for whatever reason, you can then replace that 15,000 rupees with one of the other courses in Platinum. Okay. So this is the first thing. Now let's move towards the next point. There are some crazy bonuses. I want to give you so much bonus that you feel that the Platinum amount is very, very small for you. Here is an example of a bonus. Platinum community worth 5 lakhs, 2,000 plus magical friends, mastermind with successful people, practice with the community every single day, win and celebrate every single day, achieve 10 years of success together instead of alone, and magic of 6. Platinum members will manifest for you. Imagine this. Once in a day or twice in a day, you can connect with other Platinum members and you can celebrate with them, and they will manifest success for you. We call this the magic of 6 exercise. Now, what's the value of a high value community like this for you? You won't find these kind of friends anywhere, I promise you this, because the quality of these people is Platinum standards people. Now, if you add that to the total value of Platinum goes up to 55 lakhs, but you're not going to pay 55 lakhs. You're going to pay only this fees, provided you're joining now. Once you log out of this webinar and we increase the fees goes up, okay? Then, one more bonus for you. Platinum courses. Now, this is the crazy part. Write this down. What do you get? Or you may just watch this video later again if you would like to. We'll send you the recording, don't worry. Advanced LOA, Wealth Mastery, Relationship Mastery, Leadership Mastery, Health Mastery, Digital Coaching, NLP, Best-Selling Author. How many of you want to become a best-selling author? Raise your hands. Practical Spirituality, Platinum Coaching Internship. How many of you would love to be an intern with me, where you would love to learn with me how to coach other people, and you would love to have a situation where we can help you practice with our community members? Raise your hands. That's called Platinum Coaching Internship. Law of Attraction Certification. How many of you would love to start your own DMP? Would you like to start teaching Law of Attraction to people? We'll give you a certification for that. Law of Attraction with Vastu frequency. We'll teach you Vastu. We'll teach you Platinum DMP. What is Platinum DMP? DMP members get recordings of only last 3 days. Platinum members get recordings of last 2 years of DMP recordings. Next, daily dancing fitness. All of this is included in Platinum. Once and for all, you don't have to pay for any other course after that. If you have paid for, let's say, Advanced LOA before, we can't minus that for you because we're not charging you for that in Platinum. Platinum, this is our bonus, and because it's a bonus, we can't minus that for you from previous courses. But the total value of 10 lakhs of courses are available for you now, including in Platinum. Plus, We have done some external collaboration with mentors like Imran sir on handwriting analysis course, investments course with Modit sir, Reiki level 1 and 2 with Pooja ma'am. All of these bonuses are included for you as part of Platinum membership. And I'll give you 3 coaching businesses in a box. Write this down, please. 3 coaching businesses in a box to have multiple sources of income. Here is an example. Healer's business, life coaching business, and corporate train the trainer business. Now, you may not become all, but you will get all. How many of you want to do all 3, by the way? Raise your hands and show me 3 if you want to do all 3. But how many of you want to do only the first one? You want to become a healer. How many of you want to do the second thing? You want to become a life coach. Let me give you an example of the healing business. We'll teach you and we'll give you ready-made invitation scripts to invite people, to create a webinar, ready course content, and even ready scaling system. So all of this is ready. It's like a business in a box. You take it and you just deliver it. This is an example of Vardhani. Look what she says. I'm a dance teacher and I always wanted to help people. After joining Platinum, I became a healer and today I help thousands of people every month. I have crossed 3 crores of revenue as a healer. And she does only healing. She doesn't do life coaching. She doesn't do corporate training. Just with healing, she's made so much money. This is the kind of certificate that you will get as a Ho'oponopono healer. Life coaching business in a box. You learn how to attract clients. You learn how to create webinars. We'll give you the ability to have coaching content ready-made. We'll give you coaching case studies. Let me show you these case studies examples. Now, these are more than 400 case studies that you're going to get. Everybody write down 400 case studies. Examples of 400 case studies would be, imagine I'm coaching somebody on suicide and you have that recording. Imagine I'm coaching somebody on business and you have that recording. Imagine I'm coaching somebody on depression, you have that recording. Imagine somebody has anxiety and I'm coaching them and in half an hour their anxiety is gone, you have that recording. Imagine somebody is going through a divorce, I'm coaching them, they decided to be happily married after that, they cancelled their divorce, you have access to that recording. Imagine there is a person who's going through sadness because of somebody died in their family. You have access to that recording also. There are more than 400 video recordings of my personal coaching with people one-on-one. You'll have access to all those case studies so that no matter which kind of a case you handle in your life, you will always have access to all that course content. Okay? Here is an example of life coaching. This is Deepak. Look what he's saying. I was struggling in my coaching business, but after joining Platinum, I earned 1 crore in 8 months because of the life coaching business model. This is the kind of success that is possible provided you learn with me properly. This is the kind of life coaching certificate that you will get after completing your life coaching course with me. This is the corporate training business in a box. You'll get the knowledge. Example, how to deliver team building programs, how to deliver leadership workshop, how to deliver communication skill workshop, public speaking workshop. What is the frequency required as a corporate trainer? What is the content designing skill that you need? We'll give you that content designing skill also. We'll give you the ability to deliver those programs, how to deliver, how to stand in front of people in a corporate world, in front of managers and talk in a way that can impress them, how to sell and market your corporate training workshops. And here is an example of that. This is Reena. When Reena met me first time, she's a Bengali. She could not even speak English properly. Look what she's saying. When I joined Platinum, I was struggling and could not even speak fluent English. Today, I'm a successful corporate trainer and I also teach, listen to this one, I also teach law of attraction in a college. She's become a professor today. She's been hired in a college as a professor as a law of attraction coach. Is that amazing? Now, let me show you the total value of what you're going to get in Platinum with all these things. So all these Platinum courses, all these external collaboration courses, 3 coaching businesses in a box, these 3 businesses in a box, total value 21 lakhs. So if you combine the earlier 50 lakhs for Platinum coaching, 5 lakhs for Platinum community, and now 21 lakhs for Platinum courses with Mitesh AI, the total value for you goes up to 76 lakhs, but you're not going to pay that fees. You are only paying this one small fees one time for the rest of your life. And imagine this is lifetime. This is not like 6 months. This is not 1 year. This is lifetime. Here is another example. This is Bipin. When Bipin joined us, he said he had only 1,000 rupees in his bank account. Today, he's crossed revenue of 10 crores. He's earning approximately 40 lakhs per month right now. He says he improved his relationship with his wife and became an amazing life partner, achieved 400% returns on platinum membership after joining. This kind of success is possible for anybody who's willing to work on their life skills and have accountability every week. Is it going to be very easy initially? Not really. It'll be a little bit confusing. Sometimes you'll feel, "Arey yaar, ye to bahut seekhna pad raha hai." But isn't it worth it? Now here is the best part. I'll make it fun for you. We dance a lot, we have a lot of fun, and we do it peacefully. We don't do it in a hurry because every day we work on our emotional frequency first. So it's not about a lot of effort. It's just about consistency. You remember what I said? Don't run. Don't stop. Keep walking with me. Okay? Here's another example of what else are you getting as part of that. Now, some more bonuses for you. Platinum speakers like Imran sir, Modit, Dr. Joe Vitale, these kind of speakers we are bringing every year to Platinum membership. We spend more than, not spend, I would say, we invest more than 1 crore rupees every year to bring these kind of facilitators, to bring these kind of trainers to Platinum membership. Why? Because we want you to learn from my coaches. Example, I have invited Jack Canfield to Platinum membership. I have also invited Dr. John D. Martini, and we made more than 1 crore of investment for bringing these kind of coaches to our programs. You will be getting all these valuable speakers without investing anything. The previous recordings of all these coaches is already available in Platinum membership the moment you join. Question is this: what's the value of learning from world-class speakers and coaches for you? For me, it's priceless. Now, along with this, when you total up the value of Platinum speakers, which is 1 crore every year, now the Platinum value goes up to 1.76 crores, but you're not going to be paying that. You're paying this one-time small fees for the rest of your life. You're not paying anything else. Plus, you're getting personalized AI coaching every single day. Imagine 3 o'clock at night you need me. Can I do that for you in the fees that you see? Now I can. Now I can. Because of AI, because of my digital clone, I'm available to you at 3 o'clock at night. You're feeling low? Talk to me. You need clarity in your business? Talk to me. You want your program designed by me? Talk to me in the digital format. You want your affirmations to be personally checked by me? Talk to me. My Mitesh clone, my Mitesh AI digital clone can be available to you personalized and private. Nobody else can see your answers and questions in with Mitesh AI other than you and me. That's the kind of support we are extending to you in Platinum with this one fees for the rest of your life. But remember, this fees is going up, so take advantage now. Those of you who are paying, congratulations, welcome to Platinum family. Those of you who are on the verge and you need a little more confidence that, Mitesh, how many people have achieved success? Is it really possible? Okay, I'm going to play a quick recording for you. This video will show you real people whom I've already shown you in pictures, but listen to them in front of you. When you hear it from their voice, you will get the energy transferred to you. You remember I spoke to you about Bipin, who went from 1,000 rupees to 10 crores? Here is the proof.
I started from 1,000 rupees in my COVID time, and now I made 10 crore rupees by becoming a Platinum member. This is not 100 times, 400 times ROI. I'm earning 40 lakhs per month by becoming a law of attraction coach, life coach, and webinar selling coach.
Wow. Accountant, I have manifested my job. It was really not difficult, but it was really hard to get minimum pay. I was earning 54 lakh in Canada, and now I started with 18 lakh. So I was getting this thing that, okay, I can only get 18 lakh, but I wrote in the chart paper that I want 36 lakh. So you know what? I got a job in Big Four. It's really hard to get a job in Big Four. With 27 lakh annum my salary, 10% will be bonus, and 6 lakh my brother is working with the Big Four, so he will get referral. So total 36 lakh.
My relationship with my dad has improved, sir. We were not talking for past 23 years. And I just don't know, sir. Everything is so beautifully changing in the past 3 months. I just can't tell you.
I got my life back
I met with an accident in Mumbai train. I was almost under the track. The one biggest result is I cleared my 60 lakhs loan in this 1 year. Housing loan. I don't know. So
This is crazy.
yeah, because there was one property dispute which was happening for 30, 40 years. It got solved, and we have used that money
Wow.
to clear that. That is one thing. And I'm living in Mumbai and wanting to go back to my family to Bangalore. So I got, you will not believe, last week 3 offers, one in Chennai, one in Bangalore, and one more offer I got.
Wow.
So I am on the way back to Bangalore.
The property I sold, I got 2.3 crores of profit, which has been stuck almost like 6 months. I was trying to sell. I closed all my loans. I became a debt free. I became financially free. I quit my job and I became a full-time coaching after 22 years of IT. And the best part is my company has given me a 3 months advance salary and asked me to leave before. So that means I got more than 30 lakhs visiting USA with a family trip. I'm going this week, this Thursday, for a 7 week trip. With managing around 5 to 6 CR as a investment fund. It has grown to 8 CR. We got a 2 crore worth of investors into our investment. Through life coaching, I made so far 1 lakh. I'm currently serving 4 clients, and even that experience is amazing. And I launched one book, 7 Habits of Holistic Health. And then my stocks investments has grown 35 lakhs in last 6 months. And also I got a stuck money from one of my property, 7 lakh rupees.
I joined Platinum 4 months or 5 months ago, and when I joined, I was literally suicidal. I didn't have a job. My husband left me, filed for divorce, and now I'm happily divorced. I have a great job, and I have a new boyfriend.
Okay, this is cool.
So it's just things are just working out, and I feel like so excited and so looking forward to the future.
From past 10 years, I've been looking for my singing performances. 29th in Chicago, I'm doing singing concert and my performance is there. All all office members were very happy for me and they offer me acting. One more show coming up and you are my heroine. And I was like, yes. Many success from depression to here.
I applied for the visa and I wrote the manifestation. And when I gave my passport, next day morning, I received the email. Your passport is issued. Sent back. You can collect it. And I had some profit in mind. And first week, 95% profit achieved. Second week, 250% profit achieved.
Amazing.
I saved my marriage. I've decided to go for a divorce. One call, and last 6 weeks, I'm now in Platinum for 6 weeks. It has changed my frequency for everything.
And I was about to get laid off in 2 weeks. I only had 2 weeks to find a project or I would just lose my job. So I did the FTBA. Yeah. So I did the FTBA. And then in 2 weeks, I had a job. I was able to save my job because of that.
Amazing.
So the reason actually I had joined Platinum in January is last week I've been going through breakup.
I got to know from my partners that I was cheated and there was a fraud happened and we were in a debt and all the money was stuck. I want to commit suicide. And what universe did, what magic did, what you did, the manager was just ready to help and the 10 lakh rupee was into the account. First month we had made 50,000 rupees in sales.
We would have I think we would have crossed about 2 crore from
revenue.
In the last
Total revenue in 3 years?
When I was really going through my worst phase in my life, no family, no spouse, living alone, no job, and going through the cancer, no income, nothing was there. I'm miraculously cured from cancer only because of you. After coming out of cancer, following these, I was able to attract a fantastic job. Yeah, no income for 1 whole year. At the end of the year, I got a job in London. And the next year, actually, my brother and we had a lot of issues with my India family and all that. Somehow, I got connected to them, and today we are the strongest family bonds that I can say.
I was at 5 lakhs, 4 lakhs kind of a thing before joining Platinum. Now I see attracting gold members into my community. I'd manifested 15 lakhs I'm really happy. Thank you so much. And I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to teach, I want to earn. All of these, what your age is not at all a reason
All
for me
right. I hope everybody is inspired looking at those results over there, and you are now waiting to create your results. In fact, promise me that the next time I do this webinar, your result will be part of these results. Create that intention for yourself, create that commitment for yourself. Okay. With that, we've completed the webinar here. Before I leave, I want to invite all of you who have already joined. Congratulations. Welcome to Platinum Family. I will be seeing you soon in a personal orientation program where I will guide you personally step by step how to start your Platinum journey. Those of you who have not been able to join Platinum membership today, if you're still sitting here, which I know some of you are still sitting here, it means that you're not joining only because of some financial problems. How many of you agree? Well, in that case, I want you to write down this affirmation in your notepad. I have already joined Platinum and I have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year with Indu and Mitesh. Now, how it will happen, I have no idea, but believe in that magic. Write down that affirmation, say it during DMP every day or say it in the morning every day. Somehow, universe will help you to come and join Platinum membership very soon. And I look forward to supporting you, to helping you achieve 10 years of success within 1 year. Before I leave, I'm going to play one last video for those of you who are still with me. And then automatically after that, the webinar will end. Those of you who are still with me, I hope this was value for your time. Right now, we are streaming this live on YouTube, Facebook. Those of you who are watching me live on multiple channels, I hope this was value for your time. I will see you soon in another live video very soon, either on YouTube or Facebook. Those of you who are on Zoom with me, thank you so much for being with me for this long. And like I said, those of you who have joined, congratulations. Welcome to Platinum Family. Check your emails. You've got a Zoom meeting to come and meet me personally in an orientation call where I will give you more details about your step-by-step journey. Okay? See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. And live life Platinum standards, because nothing less than that is acceptable. See you soon. Bye.
I got my life back. I met with an accident in Mumbai train. I was almost under the track. The one biggest result is I cleared my 60 lakhs loan in this 1 year. Housing loan. I don't know. So
this is crazy.
Yeah, because there was one property dispute which was happening for 30-40 years. It got solved, and we have used that money to clear that. That is one thing. And I'm living in Mumbai and wanting to go back to my family to Bangalore. So I got, you will not believe, last week 3 offers, one in Chennai, one in Bangalore, and one more offer I got.
Wow.
So I am on the way back to Bangalore.
The property I sold, I got 2.3 crores of profit, which has been stuck almost like 6 months. I was trying to sell. I closed all my loans. I became a debt free. I became financially free. I quit my job and I became a full-time coaching after 22 years of IT. And the best part is my company has given me a 3 months advance salary and asked me to leave before. So that means I got more than 30 lakhs visiting USA with a family trip. I'm going this week, this Thursday, for a 7-week trip with managing around 5 to 6 CR as an investment fund. It has grown to 8 CR. We got a 2 crore worth of investors into our investment. The through life coaching I made so far 1 lakh. I'm currently serving 4 clients, and even that experience is amazing. And I launched one book, 7 Habits of Holistic Health. And then my stocks investments has grown 35 lakhs in the last 6 months. And also I got a stuck money from one of my property, 7 lakh rupees.
I joined Platinum 4 months or 5 months ago, and when I joined, I was